Hello, first responders. It's Johanna with our final payment video for our first responder cruise 2022 to the Panama Canal. Yay, here we are, a month before final payment, due on December 1st, and our cruise is still scheduled to sail. I can't tell you how excited that makes me after all the cancellations this past year and a half. I am super excited about this cruise, and I know a lot of you are too. Thank you for getting your shore excursion RSVPs in. There are a few stragglers, and I am going to extend the deadline for them, but for everyone who really pushed to get it to me by today, thank you so much, because it really helps me to update our contracts appropriately on those excursions. There are a few that are going to be not private. We won't have enough people for it to be private, but the excursions will still run, and we'll just have other people from the ship on the excursion with us. So everything will still work out. Prior to final payment, I understand that a lot of you have questions about COVID right now. Before you pay in full, you need to know, excuse me, what if this, what if that? And I get that. I'm going to post in the comments below on Facebook and also in the email that goes out with this video, Princess's full FAQ about all the health and safety requirements, boarding protocols, what happens on the ship, off the ship. There's way more questions on there than what I could possibly talk through right now, but I want you to know that all of the answers are there through that link. So please review them all so that you feel like you know what's going on. Hi, Vicki. So to start out, for this cruise, will you need to be vaccinated? According to today's protocols, yes. And because they have not been extended yet to March of 22, we don't know yet if that's going to be required for our cruise date. But in order to talk you through this and give you the information I have, I'm just going to give you today's protocols as if we were sailing today, because that's the only information I have for you. So let's keep going. You do need a COVID-19 vaccine. What about the COVID booster? No, you do not need the COVID booster. What if I pay in full and then I change my mind and I no longer feel comfortable to go? You can cancel up to 30 days prior to sailing, and any cancellation penalties Princess will give you in a future cruise credit to allow you some more flexibility. For example, if you want to wait and see what the protocols are going to be, they're giving you that flexibility. Do I need to be tested before cruising? Yes, we will all need a negative COVID test, which I'm going to recommend a self-test kit that you can order to your home. I'll have more information about that in the new year, and you just swab yourself. You have your results in 15 minutes. Tommy and I did that before our Princess cruise earlier last month, and it was very easy. What if you test positive? If you test positive, you should not travel. So I am going to swab myself on Thursday morning before I get on the airplane. I recommend that everyone test themselves on Thursday or Friday. It can be anytime Thursday or anytime Friday before we sail on Saturday. And I recommend that you test yourself before you fly to Florida, so that if you're positive, you do not travel. And again, Princess will reimburse you the entire cost of your cruise as a 100% future cruise credit if that should happen. Okay, then when we get to the pier, do you have to be tested again? No. If you have your negative test results that have been taken within the next 2 days, you do not have to be tested again at the pier. What if you're denied boarding at the pier because you're not vaccinated? No reimbursement in that case, okay? You must be vaccinated if the protocols are the same as what they are today. What if you have COVID symptoms at the pier and you're denied boarding? Then you would get a 100% future cruise credit. If you are denied boarding for a COVID reason, not a vaccine reason, then you will get fully reimbursed for the cost of your cruise. Then once we're on the ship, do we have to be tested again? Yes, because it's a long cruise, it looks like we will be tested on day 5. What if I test positive on board the ship? Then you will be treated in your stateroom if you're COVID positive on the ship, or if on the outside chance you are very sick, they do have single occupancy ward in the medical center, but being vaccinated, it's very unlikely that any of us would, since we're vaccinated, it's very unlikely that any of us would get that sick on board. But if you do have to self-isolate it all on board, Princess will reimburse you the value of those days that you isolate for you and your traveling companions as a 100% future cruise credit for any portion of the cruise that you miss. Then, do we need another COVID test to get off the ship? No, there is no testing requirement for re-entering the United States by sea. And what about all your other questions? Because I'm sure you do have other ones. I've been getting a lot lately and I totally get it. Please read through the full Princess question and answer on their health and safety protocols, either through the link in the comments below or in the link in the email that goes out with this video. And with all that said, to authorize your final payment, please reach out to me and let me know which day to charge your final payment and on which card. You can either email that to me or you can authorize it in your client portal if you have access to the client portal. Or if you would like me to send you access and remind you how to use it, just let me know. You could also call me, but I do appreciate if you schedule the payment in advance. Let me know now what day you want me to charge it on. It's helpful if they're spaced out a bit and I'm not doing 40 payments right in the last 2 days before December 1st, but really it could be any weekday between now and December 1st, even the very last day, and it usually kind of naturally works itself out that they're a bit spread out. Along with your final payment, I would like you to consider 2 final things. 1, do you need transfers to or from the ship? To the ship, that would only be if you're not staying at our hotel, because everyone staying at our group hotel has free transportation to the ship already. But do you need a transfer from the ship back to the airport? Please let me know. We should add those now before they sell out. And finally, your insurance should be paid with your final payment. Once we pay for the insurance, it is non-refundable, but until we pay for it, you have no coverage. So once the cruise is no longer fully refundable anymore, I do recommend having that insurance policy in place. And just ask me if you need me to send you another copy of the insurance quote so you can review everything that's covered. All right, everyone, let me know what questions you have. You know how to reach me: phone, text, email, Facebook Messenger, comment below. I'm here for you, and look forward to hearing from you all soon. Bye.